Why? Because our mind, we are going to be the professional priest, spiritual being. Then if you don't have a lot of options, what to drink, what to do, which way to go, your mind is very focused and your mind is free. And you can focus on your beliefs and practice only. When I heard that, before then, I didn't like tea ceremony. I was always bad-mannered, I was always scolded, and I just didn't like that structure thing and being formal, you're not supposed to talk. But after I heard that, my purpose of practicing tea totally changed. So I'm hoping today, doing the thick tea with mago, we will have a little serene moment that maybe you can taste a little bit of that part. And here's the tea kettle. You can see the steam coming out, and if you become very quiet, you can hear the steam coming out, and we call it wind in pines. So it's like a pine forest. Wind is going through. That's the sound you hear. So we want to be able to hear that sound. So that's why we try to keep quiet, and then the conversation is going to be usually only about the tools. We pay respect to the artists. Luckily, we have her today, so we don't have to talk about who made this and so forth. But usually in tea house, that's allowed. You can ask, who made this bowl? Is there any poetic name for it? That's the kind of conversation allowed in tea house. And there's no need to be really scared, but in a relaxed mode, we try to keep it very quiet so that we can hear this, we can smell anything, we can hear the chirping of the birds. That's what makes tea ceremony. So I hope you enjoy it. Would you like to talk about your bowl, how you make it, or what to
Well, I do have
in mind?
a couple of things to say. In fact, may I hold one of those?
Yes.
To me, the most important part about the tea bowl is the idea of wabi-sabi, and which is something you mentioned. And wabi-sabi is an aesthetic philosophy, and it values asymmetry and it values imperfection, and mainly because that reflects the quality of life. Nothing in life is perfect. So the words wabi-sabi, I have some notes here because I didn't want to forget, but they don't translate very easily. You can see this is wabi-sabi because the glaze kind of dripped. Some of the bowls are more off-center. Anyway, wabi-sabi is hard to translate because it's been kind of evolving since the 12th century. At the moment, wabi more or less means simplicity, and sabi refers to the beauty or serenity that comes with age. So that, and we all know that imperfection comes with age. So that's how it refers to. So tea ceremony and wabi-sabi and raku all sort of come together in the Zen practice. And this is a Buddhist mala, which traditionally has 108 beads. And so as my practice, I make 108 bowls, and that's how I start. And just focus on that. Then I fire them, each one consecutively, and it gives me the opportunity to look at each bowl after I fired it and think about how I might improve it with the next firing. So if you have any questions about the process, you can ask me afterwards. The bowls are over there and they have matcha powder in them. So we're going to put hot water instead of
ask one question?
Yes.
How do you improve a bowl if your practice is wabi sabi?
How can I improve it?